friends, and welcome back to another installment of Academically Dope on Sunday, where I give you, the graduate student, tips and tools on how to make it through the academic semester. All right, this episode is dedicated to the student teachers. Y'all, student teachers do the ugly work. I'm so grateful for student teachers. I used to be a student teacher, so I know that y'all get the work that no one else does, and we just are so appreciative of you in the profession, because we really couldn't run our departments without student teachers. So one, thank you for being a student teacher, and thank you for taking some of the burden off of your professors. But two, student teachers, y'all. Student teachers. Let me just give you a piece of advice. You are a student first. Number one, you are a student first. I know it's easy to get caught up in this little rat race, right? In this race of, oh, I'm a teacher, I'm a professor, I gotta, do blah, blah, blah. Well, no, you do have a responsibility, but you are what? Student teacher. So student is first, right? You do have responsibility to lead discussion in the classroom. You are responsible for learning, but you're also responsible for your learning, right? This is why you're in school. This is why you're in graduate school, to earn a degree, not to be a full professor right now. That's not your concern right now. And hear me clearly. I'm not saying that you should not be focused on the teaching part, but that should not overshadow the student part. So many times students fail in their own studies because they're so hyper focused on the teaching. I know how important evals are. I know how daunting they can be too, but understand this. These things don't necessarily go into your file once you become a professor. Yeah, it's good to have good evaluations, but we're not really judging you on student evaluations. And ultimately, there's a lot of research showing that student evaluations are biased, especially to women and people of color. So I want you to know that first and foremost, your schoolwork comes first. You come first as a student. So structure your classroom however you're going to structure that syllabus, especially if you're the teacher of record, with enough flexibility for you to get your work done. Do not overpower the syllabus because you feel like students need to know something, because this is work you also have to do. This is contrary to popular advice. I understand that, but I'm so concerned with student mental health that I have to say something about it. It's not okay. It's not okay to beat yourself into the ground. It's not okay to try to perform. It's not okay. It's not okay. So know that you were selected into the graduate program to be a student first and a teacher second. With that being said, I want you to know that you are not the work that you do. We have to start separating the work we do from our individual selves. I know it's hard, right? I kind of fell into that trap early on and I was not happy at all. But you are not what you do. Your identity is not rooted in the work that you do. Your identity is rooted in your purpose and in who you are and who you were created to be, not your performance. So I want you to understand that you are not what you do, and you are a student first. That is your first priority, because guess what? If you flunk out of the program, you're gonna be replaced with another teacher. It's not personal. It's just the standard. So I want you to know that your first priority is to get your education, get your degree, make sure you're straight, and then educate other people. Right? You can do this simultaneously by keeping the main thing the main thing. And the main thing right now is your well-being, your education, and your mindset, right? So understand, you're not a full professor. You're not on the tenure track. You're not on contract like we are as faculty members. You're a graduate student. You're a graduate student teacher. I want you to act accordingly. Okay? I know it's difficult. I know it seems like so much responsibility, and I'm telling you something countercultural, but it's the way that you're going to make it through this semester, right? With your dignity intact, right? Or with your confidence intact. It's easy to lose confidence in arenas like this, and I don't want that to happen to you. So I wanted to remind you that you're a student first. All right, I hope that helps you.